कृष्ण पृष्ठाय श्रीमते मधुसूदनाय बापूजी ते नामिने नमस्ते मधुसूदनाय भक्तिपाद प्रियाय ते दुर्लभ कृष्ण भक्ति अति सरलकारिणे. So Hare Krishna. Today is Purnima and it is also the appearance day of our beloved Radha Raman. Radha Raman Lal Ju ki jai. So Radha Raman, the pastime of Sri Radha Raman is so beautiful that this Radha Raman in this deity form is self-manifested from a shaligram. So I'll show you what shaligram also looks like. So if you see shaligrams, they are found in a special ocean. And the shaligram stone is actually an incarnation of Lord Vishnu. And it is worshipped as such. So you'll see over here like how shaligram stone has been decorated. We should not say stone, but just so that everybody can understand how shaligram is decorated in the form, the eyes of Krishna, the lips, the tilak, the painting around the eyebrows, even eyelashes you'll see, even nose you'll see. So this is shaligram Shila. So shaligram Shila was worshipped by one of our six Goswamis. And on the night of Narsingh Chaturdashi, which was yesterday, Narsingh Chaturdashi, we all celebrated the appearance of Lord Narsingha Dev. And on the night in Vrindavan, there was a rich businessman who came and he was giving to all of the deities in Vrindavan jewelry, clothing, accessories, the basuri, and you see this lakuti over here, how Krishna holds, and then the bangles, the bracelets, the necklace, right? Cloth, the morpang, the turbans, everything he was giving. Here, everyone, please accept this contribution and serve the deity of Krishna very nicely because Krishna and his deity form are not different from each other. So he was going around from temple to temple and distributing all of this paraphernalia for the Shringar of Krishna in Vrindavan. And when he came over here to the Radha Raman Lalju temple today, at that time, that was a Shaligram Shila. So our Goswami was worshipping the Shaligram Shilas. And over there, he could not accept this poshak and all of the paraphernalia. He could not accept it because he was worshipping a Shaligram Shila. So this was actually worshipped by Gopal Bhatta Goswami Maharaj. He's one of the six Goswamis in our Guru Parampara. After Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityanand Prabhu, there are the six Goswamis that we worship. And Gopal Bhatt Goswami Maharaj used to worship his Shaligram Shila. But when he could not accept all of the Shringar, all of the paraphernalia, all of the poshak for his Thakurji, because he said, I am worshipping you in a Shila form. He began to feel so much separation from Krishna. He began to feel that Krishna, why are you not present in this deity form for me where I can worship you like this? Where I can do your Shringar, where I can tie a turban for you, where I can make you wear a necklace, where I can make you wear some anklets, where I can make you wear a dress, some bracelets, can give you a lakuti and a basuri like this. And he became so engrossed in envisioning the form, the lotus form of Krishna. And he would think that I would massage your lotus feet, hey Krishna. And in that way, he began crying, crying. He became so much ecstatic in the mood of separation that just as he was crying and crying and crying, he fell asleep. He did not realize he was in so much sadness and so much pain that my deities, I cannot perform Shringar on them. All of these paraphernalia. Why don't I have a Krishna deity? I am worshipping the Shaligram Shila. So then that night, the night of Narsingh Chaturdashi, Gopal Bhatt Goswami Maharaj, he just crying, crying, fell asleep. And then next morning when he woke up, one of his Shilas, I believe there were either 8 or 13 Shilas that he worships, and the rest of the Shaligram Shilas that Gopal Bhatt Goswami Maharaj used to worship is still there in the Radha Raman temple on the backside. If you go there, all of the Goswamis or history, everything is there. Such a beautiful, beautiful temple in Vrindavan. And to see Radha Raman Lal Ju, you actually need binoculars. Because even when you see Sringar from far away, Krishna is so big, he's eternal. But in this deity form, you'll see him, he's almost like just 18, 19 inches, maybe even less than that. So that night, when Gopal Bhatt Goswami Maharaj fell asleep, he woke up the next morning. One of his Shaligram Shilas, the biggest one, had hands that manifested in it, legs that manifested in it, a face that manifested in it, in that Shaligram Shila, hands that manifested, eyes, lips, nose, ears, fingers, toes, everything. And that Sheila had expanded and turned into this form of Radha Raman Lalju. And that Radha Raman, this is one of the 7 self-manifested deities in Vrindavan. So devotees, it is not that Krishna is not present on this planet, that people say, who is God? We have just this one life. YOLO, you only live once. And let us enjoy. But when through pastimes like this, Krishna shows us that he is omnipotent, omnipresent everywhere. And not only that, that also he fulfills the sincere and the pure, pure prayers of the devotees. Remember, Krishna, whatever he does is for the pleasure of his devotees. The devotees do for the pleasure of Krishna, but Krishna does for the pleasure of devotees. And that's why there's that bhajan ki bhakt ke vash mein hai Bhagwan. So this Radha Raman Lalju has manifested in this material planet for us on this auspicious day, on this Purnima after Narsingh Chaturdashi. And that Radha Raman Lalju, there are so many pastimes. So one Goswami Maharaj who actually performs the seva in the night for Radha Raman Lalju. He performs nightly Shayan Seva. And some of the inside news from the Goswamis, they tell that some of the devotees, and I heard through another devotee, that when in the night before putting Radha Raman Lalju to doing Shayan Seva or making Radha Raman Lalju sleep in the night, they massage his lotus feet because he has been standing the whole day giving darshan to everyone. So he must be a little tired. So they start massaging the lotus feet. And you will not believe if you look at the lotus feet, right? They look like they have expanded from the Shaligram Shila. But even just talking about this, I'm getting goosebumps because when the Goswamis who are doing the seva, they actually massage Radha Raman Lalju's lotus, small lotus feet. They said it's actually more soft than a lotus flower. It is more soft than a rose petal. And imagine just like how the human feet on the bottom is so soft, this is softer than that also. They say that Radha Raman Lalju's lotus feet, when you touch the bottom and we're massaging, it does not feel like it is a deity or a Shaligram Shila. Radha Raman Lalju is manifested in this form. Radha Krishna is manifested in this form as Radha Raman Lalju. Another pastime that we heard from one of the Goswamis is that this is a very beautiful pastime. So there were some new Goswamis in training and they had just started performing Seva of Radha Raman Lalju. So in the morning they were performing Shringar Seva. And that day, all of the dress, the shringar, the mukut, the jewelry, the basuri, right, the anklets, everything they had taken out and they had kept ready. And that dress was perfectly Radha Raman size. But every time they put the dress, the dhoti around Radha Raman Jalju, it doesn't stay. It becomes little small, little tight. It is not staying. Just like how when Yashoda Maya was trying to tie Krishna with the rope, it was always 2 fingers short. Over here, sometimes it is tied from one leg, sometimes tied from another, sometimes the waist is not sitting. If the leg goes, the waist is not fitting. If the waist is fitting, the leg is not going. This went on for 15-20 minutes. Now it was time for the Shringar Aarti, for the darshan to open. And Radha Raman Lal was not getting ready. Just like how our kids also in the morning were like, get ready, the bus is coming for school, the school bus is coming. You need to be out the door. They're like, yeah, yeah. And then they're all tumbling everywhere, wearing their socks, rushing, rushing, rushing like that. But over here, Radha Laman Lalju is taking his own sweet time. He is not getting ready at all. And over there, people are waiting and they're singing and they're waiting for the darshan to open. Now 45 minutes goes by. So darshan was supposed to open 20-30 minutes ago. Now 45 minutes from the time these Goswamis have started doing Shringar has gone through 45 minutes. And Radha Raman Lal is still not ready. So then one of the older Goswamis who's serving Radha Raman Lalju, he says this. He went inside. He told the pujaris to please go outside for a few minutes. He will, that day he will take care of the Shringar. They thought, okay, something must be up, so let us see. As they all went out, and he was alone, that older Goswami who had been serving Radha Raman Lalju for a very long time was alone with Radha Raman Lalju. He went close to Radha Raman Lalju's lotus ears and he said, Radha Raman Lalju, तैयार नहीं हो रहे हो ऐसे ही नंगा खड़ा कर दूंगा and in that Mathura Basha with that like this that I will make you stand over there without any clothes. And that same poshak, that same shringar, that same dhoti and pagdi, which was not fitting in one place or the other, in 1 second fit everywhere. Radha Raman Lalju got ready and then darshan opened. These are the pastimes of Radha Raman Lalju that very, very personal associates and sevadars of Radha Raman Lalju have explained. At that time, even Radha Raman Lalju would have gotten a little scared that I don't want to just stand in front of everyone just like this. So immediately he got ready. Just imagine that supreme personality of Godhead over here is listening to that Goswami, right? And getting afraid that no, I don't want to stand outside or give darshan over there without any clothes. And then one more pastime which the whole internet actually has gone crazy about. The whole internet. And there's so many comparisons. People say it's Photoshop, it's this, it's that, but that's not the case. This information, this news has gone like viral. And that is, so you'll see over here Radha Raman Lalju. If you look at the lotus lips over here, right, I'm trying to zoom, it's not zooming as such. You see two small teeth over here. But they're actually, sometimes when you have darshan, you will not see any teeth at all. And sometimes when you have darshan, you will see the teeth. It depends on the day, on Radha Raman Lalju's mood and how everything is. And the whole internet has actually compared it. And this has gone viral. You see, like on Instagram, Facebook, everything. Look at over here how much clearer, like the middle tooth over here and everything, the side tooth are. Right? You'll see that people have actually like posted how it changes daily, how the same. This is Radha Raman Lal deity is that same one which is worshipped. Right? See how over here, so they're saying it is not showing on the bottom picture. See, over here, Radha Raman Lal's teeth are not showing. And over here the teeth are showing. So some days its darshan is like this, some days like this. Right? Who can do like that? So this Radha Raman Lal self-manifested deity from a Shaligram Shila. Today is that Radha Raman Lalju's appearance day. And that Radha Raman Lalju over here giving darshan. Look over here, the teeth are more like so visible over here and clear. And that Radha Raman Lalju manifested on this day today, on the Purnima after Narsingh Chaturdashi. And today still the traditions of how Radha Raman Lalju was dressed up since he manifested, right? Even there's a whole process and reason on the size of the morpunk and where it is facing when Radha Raman Lalju is dressed. So you'll see over here it's on the left. It actually follows the trajectory of the moon. So every day you'll see the morpunk is looking different. It is in a different direction and everything. And even if you have a look at the temple, you can see over here that it is actually, you will not be able to see from where you are standing. This is the temple of Radha Raman Lalju. And this one over here, when we are standing from there, you from far away, this one is actually like to the height of your eye level. And then Radha Raman is like this. Imagine you're standing over here and you're not even seeing that thing. You're not even actually sorry. You're not able to see that clearly. So people bring binoculars. And then they start having darshan from the lotus feet to the cat, to the lotus calves, to the lotus thighs, to the lotus stomach and the navel, and then to the broad lotus chest and the hands and the biceps, the lotus biceps, the lotus hands, the lotus fingers, and the lotus smiling face of Krishna. Like that bhajan, Adaram Maduram. That Krishna, wherever I look, it is all Maduram, all amazing. Right? It is all amazing. You are all amazing. You are all sweet everywhere. That's why all the devotees, right? They are having darshan, which is sweet. They're eating the Bhagavatam, which is so sweet. They're eating the gulab jamun and all the prasadam, which is so sweet. Then they say, oh, we get diabetes. Because Krishna himself is so sweet. So that's why he has written that Krishna, your lips are sweet, your eyes are sweet, your face is sweet, and when you look at the face, we start imagining how sweet is your heart. And then listening to all of this, Krishna becomes shy and he starts walking away. And then he says, Sri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says that Krishna, even your walking is so sweet. So this whole sweetness is there, and Krishna is ever present everywhere. And so on today, we are so blessed to have the darshan of Radha Raman Lalju. So Radha Raman Lal ki jai. So with that, we didn't get to the Bhagavad Gita, but we will continue tomorrow. But this is beautiful pastime of the Lord. So with that, we'll end here and then we'll continue tomorrow. Before we end, we'll chant together Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Shri Radha Vrindavan Chandra Bihari Lal ki Jai. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. जय जय श्री राधे. Hare Krishna.